Sometimes having fun means following some rules. Can you tell us a few tips for attending events in Wingfield Park?
Absolutely. First of all, parking is not a problem in downtown Reno. I think it's just a perceived problem. I've never had a problem finding a parking space, being able to take my chairs out of my car and come down to the park. You may have to walk a couple of blocks, but it's in close proximity to Wingfield Park. And once you get into Wingfield Park, make sure that when you bring your chairs to sit on, that they're those very low chairs, the ones that are low to the ground and have a low back, because you want to make sure if you want to sit in the front of the bowl in Wingfield Park, only low chairs will be permitted. Higher chairs will be permitted, absolutely, but further back. So if you want to sit close, make sure you bring really low beach chairs with you. Don't bring any glass into the park. We do have security that will be at the gates, and we'll check to make sure that people do not bring glass. And this is purely for the safety of everybody that's there. And although we love our pets, please leave them at home. The parks get very packed with people, and we don't want pets to get afraid, and we don't want children to get afraid, and pets are not permitted into the park during Artown events. And we encourage everybody to ride their bikes down. But if you do ride your bike down, make sure that you know on opening night, closing night, and on Wednesday nights, we will have a bike valet there. So you'll be able to leave your bikes and they will look after them while you're in the park. If you come down on any other nights, make sure that you bring a lock and lock your bikes and leave them. But we've got bike racks at the entrances to the park, and make sure you leave your bikes there, because we don't want bikes to be going through the park. And if you bring them into the park, somebody could damage them. So it's better just to make sure that you lock them up. And that's about it. Just come on down and enjoy yourself. You may bring a picnic, but we also have vendors in the park who will be able to sell you something to eat. So just come on down and enjoy.
And we know that there's going to be food at some of the Wingfield events. Can you tell us a little bit more about the multicultural events and the food that's going to be there?
Every Wednesday night we have a world music performer. And the Men Wielding Fire will be down there, and they're going to be theming the food that they sell that night on the actual culture that's being celebrated. So on the first Wednesday night, we have Moshe from Israel. On the second Wednesday night, we have the Afro-Cuban All-Stars. On the third Wednesday night, we have the Hungarian gypsy band called Parnagrast. And on the last Wednesday night, we have an Indian performer. His name is Kailash Kerr. So if you come on down, you're not only going to experience the cultures on the stage, but you'll also experience the cultures if you want to purchase some food to eat. It'll be really interesting.